topics. Okay, so I think everyone's joining. Nathan, I'm not sure if he's going to rejoin or not. So, okay, there you go, guys. So you got the questions, right? Or you can also open to your computer. If you're using your computer, you can go to our group on Facebook and you can check. Because I just copy paste some of the questions because I cannot copy paste here. I don't know what happened. So I'm using my PowerPoint, but just only a few questions. Okay, so who wants to go first? One question. So what's the biggest celebration in your culture? When do people party the most? Well, I'm assigning you to the breakout room so you can
Okay.
continue talking. Okay. So Mike, you want to go first?
Me? Okay. Well, the biggest celebration in my culture, there are many, but they have religious, I would say connotations. Can I say that? Most of our biggest parties have to do with religion. Okay.
Religion.
And for example, most of the population in my country, we are Catholic, and we have different celebrations, religious celebrations, where people adore Virgin Mary. You know that Virgin Mary has different names in my country and as well as in other places. Like, for example, in Mexico, she has a different name. I can't recall that right now, but in my country, in different places, in different states, she has different names, and they have one specific day that they have masses and they celebrate on her name. So those are the biggest celebrations, religious celebrations in my country. And of course, Christmas has to, we also in Christmas, we celebrate also, these are religious celebration. We have masses, and then we have the Christmas Eve, we have a party at home, not a party, but we have a big feast with food, with drinks, but those are family where the family get together and we interchange presents, and also in New Year's Eve we also do the same, but they have a religious background.
I see. Okay, thanks for sharing, Mike. How about, let's see, Shamagi? What is the biggest celebration in your country?
We also discussed, but this is also same in my country, because Georgia also a really religious country, and every celebration which is really big and celebrates most of the people here is religious one. And actually, I don't know how to call these celebrations in English, so I can't exactly particularly to say any kind of celebrations in my country. So I'm sorry for that.
All right, I see. Okay, so how about Demetri?
Well, apart from religious celebrations, that definitely play the most important role in people's lives. I would say that Christmas also is a very a big celebration in my culture, and especially for nuclear families that whose members find the opportunity to gather together, especially in the case when they are scattered around the world being very involved in their works, and they have finally the opportunity to keep up with their latest news and see one another in person, um, and not through Zoom meetings. So so it's really great.
I see. Anyway, I want to share with you guys the biggest celebration here in South Korea. They called it Chuseok and Sulao. Sulao, that is Korean New Year. We will celebrate after 2 weeks here. That is the biggest celebration. So usually
We also
people,
celebrate.
you also
Yeah.
celebrate it. Yes, they usually give presents and visit to their relatives, their ancestors who pass away, and prepare a lot of food. And yeah, and that time my daughter, she always receives money from her uncles and aunts, and yes, that's very nice. But in my case, I'm totally busy because I have to work and prepare some food for the our ritual ceremony. They usually have ritual ceremony. So that is one of their biggest celebration here. But in the Philippines, our biggest celebrations are Christmas and New Year. After Christmas, no, Christmas first, because usually people in the Philippines, they always count. Oh, it's 90 days before Christmas, 50 days because of Christmas. They will always receive bonuses and also severance. No, 13-month pay. So that's why they're really waiting for Christmas, and then after New Year. So those are the biggest celebration in my country, in the Philippines.
So they are also religious ones, right?
Yeah, because of their Roman Catholic. That's right. Yes, but here I think that is also Buddhist, the Chosuk and
Okay.
Solal. Usually,
They are Buddhist celebration.
Mm-mm.
But I would like to listen to Elisa.
Elisa, okay, go ahead, Elisa.
Talking about what are your most important celebrations in your country. I don't know where you are from.
Yeah.
Are you from Indonesia?
Yeah, yeah, that's right. I'm from Indonesia, and I think it's almost the same as others. Like, because in my country, most of us are Muslim. Our religion are Islam. So the most celebration that we have is a celebration after we do fasting. Like, in our uh in our rules, we have to do fasting like a month. We call it Ramadan. And I think that is the most celebration that we have. And I think another celebration that in my country have, of course, it is Independence Day, that all of the civil in my country, we have to celebrate our Independence Day. Yeah, I think that's all.
I remember I went once to Morocco, and people were coming back from Ramadan. They had gone to Mecca to celebrate Ramadan in Mecca. Mecca is a sacred city, and I understand that they must go there at least once a year. I don't know if that is true. And they do fasting all day long until 6 p.m. And then they have a big feast with food of different types and sweets. And is that true, Elisa?
Yeah, but it's not. We don't have to go to Mecca once a year. It just if we have enough enough money and we health and we fulfill the requirements to do, we call it Hajj. Of course, we have to go to Mecca, but if we are not fulfill the requirements, we don't have to go to Mecca. But about Ramadan, we do fasting like a month. It feels like 30 days. Like it's not have to eat at 6 p.m. It just, we call it like, we have a sign like azan maghrib. So yeah, we just we can eat after it start to the sign of azan. So yeah, it don't have to at 6 p.m. o'clock or whatever. You don't have to specific time. It don't have specific time. We just use the signs in our religion. Yeah.
Okay, I want to
Interesting.
ask Elisa, Indonesian people are all Muslims?
No,
Not
not
all.
all. Yeah,
Ah,
but
not
the most religion that we have is Muslim,
Muslim.
is Islam. We also
I see.
have Christian and Catholic and Buddhist. We also have others religion.
I see. Okay, so guys, oh, welcome Fabio, Aman. Guys, I'm assigning you to the main room now, so you will have enough time to practice. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So anyway, Fabio, you're still in the main room. I will assign you later. Aman, your partner will be Mai. Okay.
Nice.
So nice. Okay, there you go, guys. But I tried to shuffle you guys so you can also meet other people and know each other. So Dimitri, your partner will be Paulina, and Shamagi will be Maria Angelica, Elisa, Sonnet. Okay. So
You know,
there
Lynn, I adopted Aman as a son.
that's great.
Yeah.
Your son, you got your new son in our community.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so there you go. Thomas, you're still with me, Tom. And Fabio.
Okay, so my partner is Thomas. And
Yes.
it's, as far as I remember, Thomas is from Poland.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's from
you're right. You're right.
Yeah, because I wanna be in Poland. I'm trying to find Polish people.
He will come to Poland.
Yeah.
Soon.
So you intend to visit us here in Poland, yeah? And what is the reason that you have chosen Poland? Is it any specific reason for that?
Yeah, it's lots. First, we're gonna be in Warsaw, but then we're gonna stay in Lodz. Is that familiar to you?
I'm in Warsaw. I live in Warsaw. That's my city.
Warsaw, it's the capital in Poland, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
the capital.
Good. Warsaw.
And when it will be, Fabio? When you will be in Warsaw?
March.
March. Oh, so
Months
me.
later.
Maybe we can meet in person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why not?
I try to find Polish people who I trust. Right?
Yeah. And what is the purpose? What is the reason of your visit? Is it a touristic reason or
No.
for business or?
No, it's a PhD exchange.
Oh, I see. And what is the major? What is the
Solar energy engineering.
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 Civil engineering or other type of engineering? What type of engineering?
Solar energy, thermodynamics.
Oh! I have solar panels on my roof, so maybe you could help me.
You can fix it if there's some problem.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. By the way, Happy New Year. Happy New Year,
Year.
Fabio.
Okay, same to you.
So that is our topic for today's meeting. So have you made your New Year resolution?
No, precisely. Kinda. I'm in the process.
You're still in the process. Yes,
Right.
little by little.
And what about you, Lynn?
Me?
Have you done any resolutions?
Yes, I did.
Do you believe first of all, do you believe in those New Year's
Resolution?
resolutions? Because
Yeah, I do believe when I made my New Year resolution, at least one or two I have to accomplish within the year. I did last year. And this year I also made my another New Year resolution. So I'm still in the process. But yeah, one of my New Year resolution is to learn Spanish. I want to learn Spanish.
oh, yeah, that's a great start, I think, for you.
Yeah. I want to learn Spanish because my native language in the Philippines, or some of my dialects, I mean, the words that we use, mixed with Spanish words. So that's why I want to learn this language.
Yeah,
Anyway, in the Philippines before,
in the Philippines are many dialects, I think.
yeah, we
Some
have many
are,
dialects.
are mixed with Spanish, yeah, because
Mm-mm.
there were it was a time where the Spanish colonizers were there, I think.
Yeah. Spain conquered Philippines before, long time ago. So I think my ancestor were from Spain because of my family name, Rodriguez.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I want to learn this subject. Anyway, before long time ago, we had Spanish subject in our school, but since the Aquinos regime administration in the Philippines, president, she vanished this subject. So that's
And
why new generation.
what is the mandatory foreign language in your school now?
Now usually we only have one subject, which is Tagalog, and then the rest, math, science, English, history, they are all written in English.
So I think it's good that you have some subjects in English because people can be familiar with that language.
Yeah. Actually, English, we have our own dialects, right? So at the same time, we have our national language, which is Tagalog. Because if we don't speak Tagalog, we cannot understand because we have different kinds of dialects. At the same time, English. Nowadays in the Philippines, it's common because nowadays most young generation speaks English in their school or in their house.
So it is the similar situation like in India. I think that English
it becomes
common.
our second language, I guess, second language nowadays.
But is there any specific of English of Indonesian English, because Indian English is very specific, and what about your Indonesian English? Is it also a specific?
Indonesian? I'm not Indonesian.
Sorry.
What do you mean?
In your country, Philippines. Sorry for that. So is Philippines English?
Philippines? No. We just call that Taglish.
Is it like that Philippines English in Philippine country is very specific, or is it like a British English or like a
No. We follow the American English. American, but we have different kinds of accents. So when you listen to some Filipinos when they speak, they have different accents. because it depends on how where they come from. Because for example, if they come from Manila, they have different accent when they speak English, totally different
Mhm.
accent. But if you are from in the Mindanao or Bisaya, when they speak English, totally different accent. It depends
Okay.
on, yes, because they just use this English with their native accent in the Philippines. So before, when I was in the Philippines, my accent like totally different, totally
Mhm.
different from Manila accent when they speak English. So they can identify you. Oh, you're from Mindanao. Your accent is totally different. So yes, because of the Philippines, it's really huge. We divided into three regions: Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and each of provinces different dialects. So
And the
sometimes,
nature of the country is like that there are many islands, so this nature is very specific because islands are separated, and on each island, I think there is a slightly different accent.
exactly. That's right.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Where is this? Shamagi, Mariangelica, Sonnet. Sonnet, you're here, right? You're back?
Yeah,
Alessa.
because there was a network glitch over there. I think so. I think Lisa was not able to listen to me. That's why we both, I think we got bad connection. That's why we are here.
Ah, I see. Elisa also, she's back. So
Yes,
there's
I
some.
think I got an error connection, so I'm really sorry. It happens again.
Mm-hmm. So would you like you to assign to room number 2?
Yeah, of
Okay,
course.
room number 2, your partner is Sonnet. So just accept. Sonnet, you can go back to room number 2 so you can practice more with Alisa. Is that okay? Oh, he's frozen. Sonnet, you're frozen. Your connection is bad again. Mm-hmm. Sonnet, are you still there? Anyway, Alisa, where are you? We have to move you to the main station. Yeah, this happens when the connection
Yeah.
is bad. Okay, continue. Moving on to the next questions. You can read, Tom.
When do people party most? And
Mm-hmm.
in my country, it is like that. That it depends. It is the question: when do people party the most? Should I answer that question?
Sure, go ahead.
And in my country, it depends on generation because youngsters are partying most on New Year's Eve, I think, and it's the same as in the whole world because youngsters are very connected to that New Year's celebration, and also in my country, and I think in other countries also. For youngsters, it's a very important day when they end up 18th year of their life because when you are 18, you are formally adult in my country, and this 18th birthday is a very important day for youngsters, and they celebrate it very much. And for the older people, I think the most celebrated day, but not connected with religious tradition, because we've talked about religious tradition already. So apart from the religious events, I think here in my country we celebrate birthdays also, and birthday is a occasion to make a party, to dance, and to meet friends and family members. And also we have a very specific celebration day. It is a day when we celebrate the patron of our name, because in Catholic tradition, every name has a patron. It's a saint person who is patronizing the name. So I am Tom. So there is Saint Thomas in Christian tradition. He was a very wise man, and he did a lot for a Christian church, and to memorize his activity, to memorize his achievement, we celebrate St. Thomas Day, and St. Thomas Day is also my celebration day, because it is a festive for my name. So each name has a specific day in the year, and we celebrate these patrons for our names. And the most popular names are, for example, Maria or John or Peter, and a lot of people are celebrating at this day, and it is visible by the quantity of flowers that are sold in the flower shops, and we can.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Wow. In Catholic, right?
In Catholic tradition, yeah, we celebrate the day and of the name day. It's not birthday, but the name day.
Yeah. What is your name day, Tom? Catholic.
I am Tom. So my name day is by the memory of Saint Thomas. Saint Thomas was a great Christian saint, and it's March the 3rd. March the 3rd is the specific day which I should celebrate. But sometimes I don't celebrate because there are too many these celebrations. So you know, when you are younger, you are more keen to celebrate every occasion.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, I see. In my church here, we don't have that kind of name day. Yes, we don't have it. But when I was in the Philippines, I got baptized and I have my own names, which is the spiritual name. And now since I came here in South Korea and I found my church, and then I got baptized that church. So I don't really use that my previous one. I don't really.
So how many names do you have actually?
My name is the only one, of course. Yeah, of course. I only have
But
one.
you mentioned that you have spiritual name, so you have.
Yeah, I have a spiritual name, but that was in the Philippines, my previous church. Now I don't really use it because I found my new church here, and then I got baptized, and yes. And
so from the new church, you have the new name. So you have the previous name.
No, we don't have no names. Just
No
only
names?
number. Just number.
Number?
I mean, it's kind of code number. When we go to church, it's kind of checking. When you got baptized, it's written there, and then you got this number, but it's not name. Just only.
So it's a kind of certificate only that you were baptized.
Yeah, seems like that. So whenever we go to church, we have to encode our number, our baptist code number, and then that means you attend today. So check.
So you have to log in.
Log in, yeah, same like that. If you don't, if you're not baptized, you cannot join the worship. You are not allowed to join in the worship time.
Okay. So it's a very specific kind of church, I think. It's a kind of Christian church, or it's a Korean specific?
Christian.
It's a kind of Christian.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's give chance to Fabio. I'm sorry. What about Fabio? Any celebration?
Celebration?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we party the most, and this doesn't have to do with age. When it's Carnival, which is in February, it's gonna be before I travel to Poland, so everyone's party, and there are holidays, at least a couple of days there that come along with the weekend. So we have 4 days for celebration. So it's like everyone has to celebrate it. You know, we go to some remote areas and we populate that area, and it's like there are devils, there is a lot of alcohol, and people dance the 24 hours a day, right, for several days. Of course, they take turns for dancing, right? No, it's not like you're gonna be dancing for several days in a row, you know, without any interruptions. So that, and I'm a Catholic, but I think we don't have those name days in church because you know, we have so many names that it will be impossible to find them. I
Yes.
guess you have more common usual names.
Fabio,
there is no Fabio in Catholicism.
There is also Saint Fabio, but maybe it's an opportunity for you, Fabio, to become a saint and to become the first Saint Fabio.
Saint Fabio.
Saint myself, saint myself, then every Fabio in the world will enjoy it with me. So that's Carnival. And New Year also. By the way, New Year for us is summer, which, you know, it's a lot. There's a lot of hot weather and things like that, so it becomes naturally the party.
Okay, thank you very much,
Right.
Fabio. Guys, I have to close the room because again, we only have 6 minutes left. So I hope you had a great time talking with your partner. So before we close this session, would you like to say something? Let's see. Who wants to say? Raise your hand. Okay. Paulina?
Yes.
Yes, you raise your hand. You want to say something? How was your conversation with your partner, Dimitri?
It was very nice. We discussed about the habits during the Christmas time and also during the New Year. And also we discussed about the resolution. Dimitri, am I pronounced correct? I'm sorry. And Dimitri told me about his approach to resolutions, but it was too short for us because we didn't finish our discussion. And yes, it was no, I know that the rules are correct, and so I hope that next time we will come back.
Sure.
I have a question.
Sorry,
yes.
Lynn. It's
Go
Paulina from Poland?
Yes.
Paulina from Poland? Okay. Do you live in Warsaw?
Warsaw, yes, I am living in Warsaw.
Okay.
Tomasz also lives in Warsaw.
And Fabio is going to Warsaw in March, so we can meet.
Probably we will meet together.
Yeah.
Me too.
Sure.
Me too.
Whoa.
Yes,
Reunion guys. Good.
We invite you. If you want
Thank
to,
you.
I am inviting you.
Thank you.
I welcome you. I welcome you in Poland.
Thank you so much. I
Guys,
don't invite you to my country because we have so much trouble, political issues.
I see.
No way.
Okay. You guys, if you want to visit in South Korea also, I can invite you here. There are many beautiful places that you can explore and
I saw you in a hanging wood, a bridge.
yeah, hanging bridge that is
Oh
close
my
to my
Lord,
city.
I wouldn't dare to do that.
It's a long bridge, hanging bridge.
A long
Yeah.
bridge. I saw her. Where is
Yeah.
it that? Where is that, Lynn?
It's in Ulsan. It's in my city, but yeah, it takes 2 hours, I think, 2 hours or
2
1
hours
hour
to
by
walk?
not to walk, just
I mean-
maybe 10 minutes, 10 minutes or 20
Oh,
minutes.
I see.
Mm.
Oh, I am scared to do that.
Yeah,
It's a
along.
hanging wooden bridge.
Yes, that's
where
right.
that she went. She crossed that. I saw that.
You saw in my story.
Yes.
Yeah, that was, I think in autumn we went that place. So it's very nice to visit. There are many places here that you can visit and enjoy and take some pictures, blogs. If you're a blogger, it's very interesting. Okay, so let's see. Maria Angelica, we only have 2 minutes. Maria Angelica, you want to
Yes,
say?
I have a good conversation, and with my partner, we discuss a little about our goals, habits in our country, with a family or friends. And I told him that I live with my children, and when I have time, I want to stay with my family, my children, my mom, and I told him that when he will have children, he will understand how it's important for me. And he said, yes, I will. And was interesting. The habits are similar. At the end of the year, Christmas, we link the birth of holidays, and maybe it is a short vacation. And we discussed a lot about this moment in our life.
Yes, thank you very much, guys. Anyway, Sarwar, you're late. This is our second session and we almost finished.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm sorry
Yeah,
about that.
ma'am. Okay, but right now finish my office
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that
I'm
I'll
sorry about
join.
that. We
No
have
problem. No problem.
to wrap up because we only have less than 1 minute, guys. Thank you very much for joining.
See
And I
you. It
hope to
was
see you
nice
next
seeing you
week.
guys.
Nice to
Bye.
Bye
Yes,
bye.
See you
Thank
Tisha,
next
you.
bye-bye.
Sunday. Bye bye.
Yes. Thank you.
See you soon.
See you
Bye-bye.
again. Yeah, sure.